So Bezat Hashem, we're back in the Limud of Torah, Sefer Yirat HaShem from Rabbi Moshe Ambar. Today is the 14th of the month of Elul, Tuesday, the third day of the week of Parashat Shabbat, Parashat Kitavo. So the Rabbi continues from yesterday, Inami, Ele Toldot Noach. Again, he wants to tell us what's the purpose of saying Ele Toldot Noach, Noach ish tzadik, temim haya b'torotav. Another explanation, why do we have to say that Noach was a righteous person? Right? It was Toldot. These are the offsprings of Noach. Noach was a righteous person. He was constant with HaShem, b'torotav. By the way, today is one of the mitzvot of the Doraita. If you pay attention in the 30 seconds, over there it talks about Ramban held against Rambam. Rambam did not count it as a mitzvah. Tamim tiyu im Hashem Elokechem. So today's we point out that Ramban held that there's a mitzvah that you must be constant with Hashem, consistent with Hashem, on the consistency. And so Tamim tiyu im Hashem Elokechem. Rambam counts it as a mitzvah. Ramban counts it as the mitzvah. Ramban does not count it as a mitzvah. One of the Tariyot. So that's the one with the Machobar.
To be consistent?
To be consistent with Hashem, yeah.
Meaning consistent praying, consistent...
Whatever, consistency, Tamim, whatever Hashem is consistent.
The six counts before.
What?
The six counts before.
Right. So Rambam counts it as a mitzvah, right? Rambam does not count it as a mitzvah. He has other...
But what does it mean exactly?
Okay, so then, listen, Habibi, we're not here to learn the mitzvot, Doraita, but you have to go in there and look. That's the teaser. I mean, that's the teaser. I have a class about that usually, sometimes 7, now it's 8 o'clock at night in Russian, and about the mitzvot. So, okay, so, I was told, let's do the Alachot Shabbat instead of mitzvot here, so we're doing that. But, I'm giving you a teaser, Habibi. If you want, you have time during the day, or whenever you want, we could open up the Sfarim and take a look. What does exactly mean, Tamim tiyu im Hashem Elokechem? There's much to discuss. But anyway, here it says that Noach was that Tamim. He was consistent only with consistency. He was always walking with Hashem's path. Remes, so you want to know what it is? He's going to tell us. Remes lano shebechol dor vador yesh tzadikim shehem tzorech hador kemo shematzinu al arba tzadikim shayu bedor האחרון והם האריזל, הרב משה אלשיך, מרן בעל השולחן ערוך, ורבי ישראל נג'רה, זכר צדיקים לברכה. Najira. Okay. So he says that the point over here is that Noach was consistent in this generation, always going in the path of Hashem, and it's hinting to us that actually every generation there's going to be such people that are going to be, I guess, the defense for the entire generation. Like we had, he says, he enumerates Harizal, Rav Moshe Alshich, Rav Baal Shulchan Aruch, and this Rabbi Israel Najara, Zacher Tzedek Lebracha. Okay. וכתב עליהם האריזל, שכולם באו בדורו יחדיו לכל אחד תפקיד מיוחד במינו. So the Rabbi goes, the Arizal, it was the time of the Arizal, this four specific tzaddikim, and each one had their own jobs to do certain things, aspects that they must do. שהוא האריזל בא לעולם להפיץ בהקמת פירוש הזוהר והקבלה. So the Arizal came for the purpose of spread the Chokhmah, explaining the wisdom and explanations on the Zohar and Kabbalah. Umaran להפיץ פסקי ההלכות של תורה. And Maran Shulchan Aruch came to give you the halacha, the bottom line halacha. Rabbi Israel Najjar להפיץ שירה וזמרה לשם יתברך. So this rabbi, he was the paitan. He was giving songs that to come closer to Kadosh Baruch Hu. שהיה משורר נפלא וירא שמיים. He was a big Yirat Shamayim person, and he had a beautiful melodies coming out of what he composed. והרב משה אלשיך, זכר צדיק לברכה, היה דרשן נפלא ועלה, okay, and Rav Moshe Alshich, he was a great orator. He was a great orator, I guess, bringing people closer to Kadosh Baruch Hu. Then on them Arizal said, שאין כל אחד נוגע בתפקיד חברו, אפילו כמלא הנימה. And it's improbability that each person of this 4 people could touch and do other person's jobs in this world. Okay? ולדוגמה שמעשה שהיה כך היה בדורו. So this is going to bring us a story. This is what happened in that generation. שהרב משה אלשיך היה דורש בפרשת ויצא על ליבן פסוק והחליף את משכורתי 10 מונים. So Rabbi Asher was giving a drasha once. What does that mean? Lavan replaced my salary 10 times, which means 100 times, right? Take a look at the Rashi. Asoret manim means actually 10 times 10. It was 100 times that Lavan tricked Yaakov, or tried to trick Yaakov to take away his parnasa, right? וירש רש"י שאין מונים פחות מ10 שהחליף לבן את תנאי ליעקב 100 פעמים. So Rashi explained to us that Lavan was trying to trick Yaakov 100 times in order to take away his parnasa. והתחיל מורנו הרב משה עשיר זיכרונו לברכה לפרט אותם אחת לאחד למצוות החשבון. So Rabbi Asher one time decided to give all 100 different ways, because in the Torah you do not see 100. It doesn't enumerate 100 different ways where Yaakov suffered from in the hands of Laban when he was trying to take away his income, right? So Rabbi Asher started to give explanation on each one of them, on each one of those 100. So once he already enumerated Rabbi Asher all 100, התחיל למנות עוד אחד נוסף. He started to give another one, 101. So it would be more than what the pasuk says. ואז הריזל שהיה נוכח שם בבית המדרש חייך לאחר הדרשה שאל מורנו הרב משה אלשיך את הריזל מהו טבעו של החיוך הזה. So Rav Asher, he explained 101 time, which is not true, it was 100. And Arizal was actually smiling at that moment when he started giving the 101 pirush, 101 trick that Laman used to try to trick Yaakov. So then, after the shiur, the rabbi approached Arizal and he says, "Why were you smiling at that time?" ואז גילה לו את הסוד הזה. Then Arizal told him the secret, the mystical things about it. כשהתחיל בדרוש הכניסו את ליבן שם, לבן שם לשמוע את 100 פעמים, שהרימה את יעקב ועל כל אחד היה מענה ראשו לעוד הסכמה והודעה. What happened was, Arizal tells him, you know what happened? When you started to enumerate, you said you're going to make a drasha, you're going to give a shiur, and you're going to enumerate all 100 ways that Lavan tried to trick Yaakov. And what happened at that moment, Lavan came down here, and he was listening to your drasha. And to each one that you enumerated, he said, yes, yes, yes. Okay? כשהגיע ל-101, he came to 101 and said, I only did 100. לא נענה ראשו. He did not say yes to the 101. ונתנו לו בעיטה שיודע. Okay? So then what happened was, the rabbi is saying 101, so he's making up stuff, what's going on? So and Lavan kept quiet. Lavan did not make any sound. They gave, an angel came and gave him such a zetz in his tuzik, שהוא לא עשה את זה. They gave him a punishment. Why didn't you do it, this one? It was so easy, it was so common, you should have done it, that they gave him a punishment to Lavan, meaning that if he had, what did Lavan try to think? Wait a minute, I didn't succeed in any one of them, right? All the 100 tricks, he didn't trick one penny from Yaakov Avinu. So what did he probably started thinking to himself? This rabbi is smart. This rabbi is smart. Had I done this 101, I would succeed tricking Yaakov with something. So they came to him. What happened was, in reality, Lavan had actually thought about doing this last trick, but he didn't have a chance. Yaakov ran away on that time. So basically, when Yaakov, remember they had 3 days different distance between themselves, so Lavan was actually coming up with 101 trick to fulfill on Yaakov Avinu, and at that moment Yaakov Avinu ran away. So they actually that they actually started that they wanted to punish Lavan for the 101 also, because remember, what's the Jew does not get punished for machshava. The Jew, he says, I want to do avera, right? He says, you know what? I'm going to go to tonight. I'm going to go to, in his mind, I'm going to go to Mr. Guitar over here, and I'm going to, I don't know, I have $1,000. I'm going to try to try my luck. $1,000. You know what it is to a Jew to come up with $1,000? It's a bracha. HaShem gave it to you. They were wasted on a casino. And he said to himself, you know what, forget him. I'm not even telling you that he's going to see all the naked girls in front of him. Trying to distract these guys while they're playing casino, right? All those averot, looking at those girls, not even mentioning about those averot. But so a Jew has a machshava to do that, he doesn't get punished. Who gets punished? A goy does. A goy, he has a machshava, I want to kill a Jew. I want to hurt a Jew. I want to trick a Jew. He doesn't even come to fruition. They punish him for it. And here, לבן גרד. ששמע מורנו הרב משה על שם זכרונו לברכה, את זה חייך גם הוא, שנהנה מאוד מדבריו, וידוע שיש לו רוח הקודש, זכותם תגן עלינו, אמן. So you see that over here, that Rabbi Alshech, he was giving a drasha about it, the 101th time, that Lavan tried to trick Yaakov, even though he was not successful, even though he did not actually enact his plan, still, here, he got a beita for it. And maybe another way we could say it is, why did we had the results as they give him a kick. They gave him a kick and told him, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? Maybe just to prevent that thought, that sometimes Rasha thinks, you know what, if I would have gone another angle, if I took another angle. So meaning it leaves some kind of opening that he could succeed against Hashem. In reality, when a Rasha wants to trick a Jew, when a Rasha comes and trick to somebody, what is he trying to do? He's trying to prove to Hashem, you are not true, honest God. Has v'shalom. You don't have yashrut. You don't have yashrut. So if you think about it for a second, when a Jew hurts another Jew, and the Jew who's hurt, he says, "What, Hashem is not yashar with me? Kivachol. What are you talking about? This guy, I don't owe the trailer. I sold him the trailer. He lives in the trailer for 8 months, right? And there is no leak. All of a sudden, some guy from outside comes and says, yeah, I know about this trailer. It leaks. And the guy says, oh, Rabbi, you tricked me. Now, is he trying to trick me so Hashem does not have yashur? No. We, in reality, don't have any idea or any asagot what is going on. You gave a guy a loan, $1,000. He's not returning it to you. You gave something. Somebody did something bad. There was a bad outcome to you. In reality is, we don't know what things happen, what they happen. We don't know why we get harmed from people. But in reality, in Hashem's eyes, it's all chesed. You might, because of your lack of understanding of emunah, you have a bad feeling and it hurts you. The guy misdid to you, misrighteousness. He did avla to you. He did something bad to you. But then in reality, when you were born, before you were born, you signed a contract. And it says, you know what it says in the contract? It says in the contract that this will be a time that you're going to have to owe this guy stealing money from you $15,000. And that's going to be the end of your ticket. There's an open ticket between you and this guy. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is doing you chesed. And you agreed on it. Like I told you many times, like on that baby that was burned in the oven, right? That baby was burned in the oven by this Imach Shemam, October 7th. And some people get upset. I said, what are you getting upset about? That baby signed a contract that he's going to be born in this world and he's going to be burned in the oven, and that's the only way he's going to come into this contract, to this world, and he's going to achieve the level of his greatness, and now he's going to where he needs to go. What to be upset about? What do you, Hashem, everybody, same thing, Holocaust, gas chambers, everything was agreed. Each one of us agreeing on every suffering we have. The guy stole from you $10,000. The guy stole from you $1 million. The guy stole from you a child or chas v'shalom, anything. A person has any suffering in this world, we have to know it, put it in our minds. We agreed to it before we were born. And if you believe that, if you know that, not believe that. Rambam says, people ask me, Rabbi, you believe in Hashem? I say, chas v'shalom, I don't believe in Hashem. I don't believe in Hashem. Because that's not the mitzvah to believe in Hashem. The mitzvah is Yesod HaYesodot, V'shoresh HaEmunah, V'shoresh the knowledge of foundation of this world is knowing that there is Hashem, Rambam says, not believing in Hashem. So you know. So once in your mind, yeah, I got hurt and it hurts me, I'm not a robot, but in reality, once you start thinking about it, why did it happen? Magia, and it's all for the best.